Hi everyone, today I want to show you a good example of how to use the intersection observer instead of using a scroll event to, well, you can use it for lazy loading images, and with this example I want to visualize how you can use it yourself. So it's going to be a quick video about the intersection observer. So I've here set up a example with the intersection observer, and in my opinion it is easier to use and you have to do less instead of using the Windows scroll event. Well, let's start with the HTML. Well, yeah, I did some inline styling just for some basic styling. I created a container with a few fake images. Well, they are not images, but for example, let's think about that these are images, right? And then check out the JavaScript. And here comes the fun part with the intersection observer. And first we need some elements for the intersection observer in order to do its job, right? So I've put here a variable, a constant, and check for all the elements with the class fake image. And with the for off loop, I loop through every element in the array, well, in the node list, I mean. And on every element, I put a io.observe. Well, here we created the variable io, stands for intersection observer. And with the intersection observer, I'm looping through all the entries that it will observe. And over here I do a console log for every entry. Well, if we open up the console, we can see that there is it created a intersection observer entry for every element. And over here for every entry and the target is equally to the element. And on every element I put a style and the opacity. And the opacity would be the same for the intersection ratio. So that's the nice thing about the intersection observer. It will give back a ratio of how much percentage there is visible. And well, if the intersection observer is higher than 75, so 75% of the element, then it will add a text in it loaded. Otherwise, it will create put the inner HTML and the H2 to unload it. And I created here a options object, and over here we pass that through. We set the root margin to 25 pixels. Well, that means that it's only getting activated when it's 25 pixels from the bottom of the element that you set as a target element. And we also created a threshold. And later I'm gonna show you why I put this array in it and not just 1 or 0. So let's show the example that I created. Close the console, and if we just refresh, you see the element. You see that the opacity is coming in, and at 75% it will tell me it's loaded. And over here we see it in the next element, And if we check the element up here, that if it is not or less than 75% visible, it will show the text unloaded. So this is a cool effect that you can do with the intersection observer, and it's pretty easy. You can check with the if statement how much it is visible and how much it isn't. But if we, as the last thing, only put here 1 and reload, then only the functionality will be activated when a element is in total visible. So then this is not gonna work. This is gonna be it's gonna be equally to 1. So that's about it. I hope this gives you a visualization of the intersection observer. Yeah, there's gonna be loads of videos more. If you like this video from me or maybe someone else on the Competa channel, so please subscribe, like this button, press the like button, and hopefully you will enjoy the other videos as much as this one. So hopefully see you next time. Bye!